Today's book, Cinderella. Ella and her father lived on their own in a big house. Ella adored dancing with her dad, twirling and whirling until her feet left the ground. She was very happy. Then one day her father came home with a new wife. She was incredibly beautiful, but her eyes were cold. "This is Lady Davina," he said, "and these are her daughters, Minty and Julie." Ella was too stunned to speak. It'll do. Nice house. Don't you think I look divine in this? Green looks with gorgeous smiling eyes. Minty and Julie cared about nothing but clothes. Soon they had bought so many. Ella's father had to travel abroad to earn more money. "Look after my precious Ella for me," he said. But Davina did not. She made Ella a servant and left her in rags. At night, Ella slumped by the fire with only the mice for company. In the morning, her face was smeared with cinders. Her comb smudged. Jewel jeered. Sooty snot nose. Minty sneered. But if Julie once was cruel and Minty was flinty, there was nobody meaner than Lady Davina. "From now on, we'll call you Cinderella," she snapped. "Call me what you like," thought Cinderella. "You won't change who I am. Don't worry, Cinders." One day an invitation arrived from the palace. Joel and Minty were wild with excitement and squealed at Cinderella to help them get in their first gowns. Royal invitation. Everybody, that means everybody, is invited to the ball. Dress your best and put on your own dancing shoes. "The prince better marry one of my daughters," Lady Davina hissed. "I don't care about the prince," said Cinderella. "I just want to dance." Davina and her daughters screeched with laughter. "You can't go to the ball. The invitation said, 'Dress your best, not rock up in rags.'" Ugly laughter rang in the air long after they were gone. Cinderella was left alone in the kitchen. Her tears traced bitter tracks through the soup and dust on her face. "You don't want puffy eyes for the ball," came a kindly voice. Cinderella blinked at the strange lady before her. "Do you like pumpkins?" the lady asked, "and mice? How about lizards?" Stammered Cinderella. "I think I like them very much, jolly good," said the lady, whisking at her outside and waving a wand. Suddenly there stood a gleaming golden coach with white horses and driver in a lizard green coat. Cinderella felt a tingle in her toes, a whizzy in her tummy, and a buzzing in her head. When she looked down, she was wearing an elegant gown with sparkling glass slippers. "Oh, don't you look so splendid," said the lady. "Now, make sure you're home by midnight or you'll be stuck in a pumpkin with 2 rodents and a reptile." The ball was breathtaking. Cinderella danced with a charming young man. He made her laugh and sent her twirling and whirling. This was not the plan. When she heard the chimes of midnight, she kissed her new friend on the cheek and sprinted out of the palace. The man ran after her, but all he found was a glass shoe which had slipped off Cinderella's slender foot. The following day, Davina was fuming. "You two are useless," she screamed. "The prince didn't even look at you. He was too busy dancing with that ghastly girl. It's not our fault. You didn't spend enough on our dresses or our hairstyles." The next week there was a knock at the door, and in walked the prince. "I'm looking for the girl who fits this slipper," he said. Me, no, me." But the daughter could not squeeze their knobbly feet into the shoe. "Try harder." Then the prince asked, "Is there anyone else?" "No, only Cinderella." The maid spat Lady Davina. The prince frowned. "But I invited every person in the land," he said. "Take me to her, to meet her." Cinderella stepped into the gleaming glass slipper. It fitted perfectly, and when the prince brushed the hair from her face, he saw she was in love. From the week before, "Will you marry me?" he whispered. "Maybe," Cinderella said. "Once I know you better. We told you not to worry." "Fair enough," said the prince. "But what about these horrible women?" "Leave them," said Cinderella. "They only value money, so they'll never be happy." Cinderella was right. And when her father returned from his travels, he threw them out of the house. From then on, Cinderella lived a blissful life, and she still loved to dance, twirling and whirling with a wonderful family. The end. I hope you enjoyed today's story. Sorry if it was a bit blurry in my face because this lighting isn't great. So, see you guys. Oh, I almost forgot. I get 3 shout-outs every time. So, the first shout-out goes to Archie Williams. The second shout-out goes to Kira King. And the third shout-out goes to Ronnie. I'm not going to say I can't remember his whole name, so bye.